Good day and welcome to BeBrightTarot.ca, Instagram, website, here on YouTube. You know, appreciate you watching all the videos to the end, liking, subscribing, following. Appreciate all the connections. It's been great. So today is February 1st, 2024. So I always like to do my month ahead reading on the first of the month or as close to possible. So I'm going to just highlight 7 cards today and what might look like for February. So the first card is going to be my current self, and this is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is all about lots of dreams, um, wild ideas and imaginations, creative problem solving, but definitely lots of choices. There's 7 cups floating there, distracting me. Um, Lots of choices, lots of dreams, lots of wild ideas. And there's an element of uncertainty about where to start, what to tackle first. So that's kind of where I'm sitting currently. Now, the next card is what I should release from January. And this is a Tower reversed. Now, if you've been watching my cards lately, you've like the darn tower has been multiple times for several weeks. So maybe this is my sign that I will be able to release this card from for a little while. It really reflects, that there's been a big transition, a big change. Something is kind of, had significant change. It's fallen. It's needs to be rebuilt, and it's important to let go of the past, and certainly time to just rebuild and clean up, pick up the pieces. And so maybe I finally gotten over the big pile of rubble, maybe, and hopefully this is a sign that we'll be able to release the tower for a while. The third card is going to be the overall theme for February. And this is a Two of Swords reversed. So I like to see this one as being, we're ready to let the blindfold fall off, and to see the truth reality of what's facing me, and definitely to start making choices. There might not be perfect options, but it's just important uh, during February to just start making progress. Um, yeah, start picking up those pieces. Start choosing a dream or a wild idea, um, and start plugging away at achieving it and taking action. Is going to be what I should focus on in February. And this is going to be the King of Cups reversed. So, the King of Cups reversed is could go kind of two ways. It could be a nudge for me to let go of the nice guy in me, and maybe be a bit more assertive. It could also be that um, I just have to make sure that I'm not too aggressive or too um, combative or too emotional with the the things that have to be done and choosing the decisions and picking an idea or picking up those pieces. So, it's kind of either kind of find that balance there, but I may have to be a bit more assertive, but definitely balance emotions with wisdom and compassion and logic, and um, just focus on finding joy in what I'm doing um, every day, and uh, it's always good advice. The next card is going to be, maybe an obstacle for the month, and this is the Knight of Swords. So, Knight of Swords is always wanting to charge into battle, and I like to think of this one as that it's great to be willing to fight for what you want and to stand up for what you want, but we also need to decide if it makes sense to engage in this battle at this moment. So, again, a bit of a card to be like, maybe need to be more assertive, but also just quick to act, and just get at it. Use your head, but just get to it. Don't be ruthless or combative. So, it's kind of with the King of Cups reversed and the Knight of Swords as the obstacle. I think it's, yeah, just do what I need to do, but don't get too aggressive about it, I think is what it's kind of telling me to watch out for. The next card is going to be Success for February, and this is the Sun reversed. So when reverse cards come up, we kind of automatically think, oh, it's the negative of or the opposite of the upright, and it's not necessarily that way. I think the Sun reversed is still a joyful, successful card, but I think it's probably just kind of muted or tempered, and um, we'll probably see success, but it might not be the super joyful path that we want to get there. um, with some of the other cards, we're going to be picking up the tower pieces still, and that's going to be a challenge. Um, so I guess enjoy the challenge of the challenge, right? And enjoy solving the problems. And um, the Sun is always a great card for reminding us to take time to reflect on the little moments and the progress, the little wins, the low hanging fruit, whatever you want to call it. So I think this as a success card, it's the Sun represents success and joy. It'll just be maybe a little bit more of a challenging path to get there in February. And the final card is going to be the advice for the month. And this is an Ace of Pentacles reversed. So, good, solid advice here is that need to watch um, resource management. Don't get reckless with my resources, whether that's time, money, self, health. Just don't get crazy with it. Don't live beyond my means. And just kind of watch out for the rest of the cards there, and if I'm spending some time picking up the pieces, choosing ideas, choosing a path, wanting to rush into it, all those kinds of things, ultimately I need to make sure that we can afford to do it, and afford to spend the resources on it. So, kind of a get to work kind of month, it looks like. Um, stand up for what we want to do, enjoy the challenge of the challenge, but don't let it tire me out. And definitely look at, balancing the resources, balancing the imagination and the wild dreams with making good choices and tackling them one at a time. So looks like that's my February 24th, February 2024. So again, website bebrighttarot.ca, Instagram, like, subscribe, follow, watch the videos all the way to the end. Have a wonderful, wonderful February.